You're right. Let me just show you the deck that we're playing with. So since last time we was playing, I've altered the deck slightly. So in line with basically like fundamentals, what I was speaking about. So we've kept the same deck, but we've just changed up the order slightly. It's just so that we've got some more early game pressure. We're getting oftentimes into late game and their recovery is coming in time for us to be kind of out of the game by the time we get to that stage. So I'm talking like mid game to late game, particularly against rogues. So hopefully inclusions like the Bone Chewer. I'm just trying to think what else is new. I think it's just the Bone Chewers that are new. It's less. I've seen lists with one I-beam, but I don't think that's enough on-command recovery. You can get extra I-beams from the Scoundrels, but I don't want to have to rely on RNG to save me, because most of the time it's GG. But yeah, it's just the inclusion of the Bone Chewers because they protect the early game a bit better. So yeah, other than that, not much has changed. I can't think of what made way for this. I'm not too sure. You'll have to go back into the VODs and have a look what made way. But yeah, more early game pressure. I'm trying to out-tempo my opponent as much as possible and protect minions that stack in value. It's a good combo with the sidekick too. So yeah. We are currently rank 1. So I played a few games this morning just to get back into rank 1. We did make it yesterday. So I'm going to go to rank 1 to legend, hopefully. We could get kicked straight back into 2, but we'll see how it goes. So I hope you enjoy, guys. Feel free to leave any comments or messages if you want to ask me about the deck or play style or... Okay, so we got the MVP straight away. He's pretty cheap to play, so I could keep I-beam. Probably want more tempo before I play Skull of Gul'dan. So we'll try and get something else instead. But the I-beam's a thought whether to include it. I'm going to keep I-beam because it's quite flexible. Hopefully we start drawing into other stuff. I don't mind the Umbra Wing. Double Umbra Wings a little bit. Got a 1,000 game warrior here. Thinks he's a bad boy. The inclusion of this probably makes me want to Umbra Wing first. And I'm going to hit too, because we've got another Umbra Wing. So next turn we're going to be Bone Chewer and Sidekick, by the looks of things. This slightly changes my mind. No, it's still better, I think. If he plays weapon, we frost it. Okay, so now he doesn't even get value out of the weapon. It's pretty good. So it's kind of like a free turn because of the freeze. Any skipper shenanigans is crazy with my taunt because it's now a 2/5. He's going to get enraged from skipper turns. That's kind of another bonus of him being in the deck. Now we've got another freeze, which is nutty. I think we do it. We can do it. I don't want to commit too much to the board, though. Yeah, I think it's too good to pass out. I'll save my I-beam because we're not took enough damage to get value out of it, and it does more than 3. So I mean, it does 3. So okay, the armor smith's good, but not amazing. He has to commit coin for another proc. That's really annoying. They just gained all the armor back plus. But at least we got so much value out of him there. So it's not ogre, but it's not amazing either. I need to start pressuring him. So probably want to commit one of these. The armor almost doesn't matter here. So yeah, the damage is until we break down that armor, the armor doesn't matter. So I prioritize trying to kill his minions. It's kind of my luck, get into rank 1 and immediately queue into the most difficult matchup. And the hand that he had was nutty for defense. So we're making him use so much resource. The generator off the weapons very difficult to overcome, however. That kind of sucks. Let's see what we can get off of this. He just kills it with a weapon charge. A consume magic might come in handy against his like buffed stuff later on for enrages or eggs. So it might come good. Yeah, we get it. I think we get it. Because it's got to have more value than the Spectral, I think, against Enrage. This stuff we want to be playing anyway. He's only got one more armor smith in deck, so he's only got one extra way to gain armor. He's used a combo piece. He's used one of his rush minions. That's kind of bad for me. I need to get rid of that. Probably want to do all of this stuff anyway.
I grow impatient.
Start by getting rid of this thing, his bomb wrangler, and we'll weapon up, and then probably kill the bot because it's worse. Like I say, I need to interact with this stuff over health because it's how I win the game eventually. But he's committed quite a lot of resources. That kind of sucks. Is that generated? Yeah, that kind of sucks because that's extra value for him for free, where his hand was starting to dwindle. Probably want to get rid of this side of our hand to guarantee the silence. So we'll go for this. Play Battle Mage. I want to kill this one. I think I'm always using I-beam. I might hold on to the Chaos Strike. I don't know. It helps me later to hold on to it. We're not doing anything anyway, I don't think. I think we're patient and we hold it. Consideration to make was if we're going to hold the Chaos Strike anyway, we had extra mana to use up, so maybe use the one that isn't 2 mana, the silence one. When you use the 2 mana one and then keep the 0 mana one. I think this game's ogre. Just because of the armor gain, but okay, the weapon makes a difference. The 3/3. Do I want to silence this after he puts all the buffs on it? That's the thing. What did he use? He used 1 enrage. 1 rampage, sorry. Or I could just draw. Use it now. Use it for extra draw. The aspect was from his deck, which is I don't think it's running all the lists. Kind of crazy. Might have to tank. I can't tank. I'm gonna do this. Do this. Got Grom too. My opponent had everything there. Kind of pissed off about that game. Yeah. I feel like it's hard to feel like Hearthstone isn't set up, you know, for matches. I know like it's meant to be completely random. But you can literally go a whole morning without seeing a warrior. And then as soon as you log in, you see a warrior. Like on rank 1. Maybe it's just that warriors are super powerful and they're all stacked at rank 1. That could be the case. But yeah, I feel a bit salty about it, to be honest. Doesn't feel good to get kicked straight into rank 2. Yeah, I don't know. If it was like a tournament format, you'd be banning warrior, right? You want to play this and chip away at it, I think. I'm going to hold on to it. The only reason you'd hold on to it is if you are planning on playing a 3-drop next turn or the taunt. Yeah, I don't want to take extra damage. I don't think I take extra damage against Hunter without heals in deck. He's probably going to trade it himself unless he's aggro. If he's aggro, I definitely don't want to tank 6. The list looks aggressive so far, but it's not played any copies yet. I know it's only turn 3, but it still could be a Highlander deck. I'm going to play this because it's more resilient. Yeah, I'm going to play this because it's more resilient and it can offer a heal card for me. Let's get a random meta. Ended up tanking 6 anyway. Huffer. Filthy high roller. This is better now. So if he's got weapon, it dies to the 2/3. It absorbs a hit from the 2/3, sorry. Skull. He's playing all these minions that I can't interact with. I also want to keep my minion count low, which is annoying because I've released the hounds. At the moment, it's a race, and it's a risky one at that, because I'm not too happy about racing Hunter for damage. But I have board. And a taunt. Okay. So this is the Highlander version. It's just been kind of crazy with the damage that is drawn early. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of keep damaging myself. I'm not that happy about it. So Metamorphosis might be better here, just to absorb some of this damage. Yeah, I'm going to tank it one more time.
I grow impatient.
Yeah, I'm going to tank it one more time.
Now I am complete.
We can Metamorphosis and kill him next turn. With the damage on board. So if he has to deal with minions, it's kind of okay.
Your wish is my suggestion.
I don't know what he's going to offer him. Maybe heal. What is the for heal? Maybe a penance would be good, because he could penance the 2/3. Kill a minion and heal himself in the process. I'm trying to think what's nutty for heal. Okay, so let's give him a 3 mana card, maybe. Healing touch. Okay. So obviously the heal isn't available anymore. The lethal, sorry. So I think we're drawing. Altruist is good. These are all good, actually. I think you play it now as well. I'm worried kind of about Release of the Hounds. But we'll have Taunt to protect us against that. And it's extra threats for him to deal with.
Do you see what must be done?
Nearly wrong order. I think you want to do it here, if you're ever going to do it, because it protects, this protects these minions here. It also protects my face, and it lines up lethal. Okay, top deck Kane would be nice. And he has to deal with Altruist. Top deck Kane would be nice. Lol. Yeah. Yep, yep, yep. How is my one viewer in chat doing? What's been going on? How's life?
You asked for it.
This ends now.
Scoundrel. Do I keep Scoundrel against Mage? No, I don't. I might do, because I don't know what I'm going to be getting and I've got coin. So I'm going to keep it. Yeah, you see. If I hadn't kept that, I would have drawn some other bollocks instead. Probably my weapon. Let me just play the 1. Because it's not easy to play anything else. Think about keeping coin for the skull. That's a good plan.
Hey, I got you, friend.
I'm a bit worried about it being slow though. But at least he has to commit a big spell to get rid of the 2/4. Plan is to be able to coin the skull early. With the hand that we've got. Consume. I think this is going to be slow in the hand, so I'm going to play this.
It's going to be okay.
Didn't see how this is going to come in handy. Maybe it will. Okay, so this is the clear spell, maybe? If he plays an extra card, it's probably not. Okay, so he's clearing. If he's clearing now, we want to proc it now. And then re-establish the board with Umbra and the Bone Chewer, probably. So yeah, we want to proc it now. Yeah, we re-establish board. The I-beam is a... Okay, plays something. I was going to say maybe I-beam's difficult to use, but it's actually okay here. What is he doing? You definitely want to use this here. And I can just clear it. I don't need to coin skull now. Because I'm just trying to think if it's worth using. I don't know if I'll ever use the soul cleave. Maybe I will. I can generate 3 to push through. I'm going to do that because the twin spells are more flexible to use. 3 mana is not flexible. And it queues up with Altruis. There's a slight order problem there. So there was a slight misplay because what I should have done was cleared first with the attack and then soul cleaved to finish the minion off. Doing it that way would have gained me full life. One a skull, I think.
Alas, poor warlock.
Okay. Probably want to proc this now. So it's cheaper if I want to clear it with weapon. So I'll take this trade so it's less attack for weapon clear. And I can play all this next turn. So I don't think there's any point in letting him interact with my board. So yeah, I'm going to keep all this shit. Kind of have no clue what the Zephyrus is going to offer him here. If he's going to give him something that he can play now. Okay, the health. I think we freeze this minion.
I grow impatient.
Is it gold in the shadows?
And we play this. Probably want to armor up. I mean, hench the weapon up by 1. I want to threaten that I can kill him, so yeah. Okay. I want to put him at 5 so that if he hasn't got defense that I can just kill him. So a way to do that would be to commit. The only thing is if he has armor gain. The only way he would not die is if he had Alexstrasza. Because he'd be able to recover the health. So I think I put myself at a position where I can kill him. So to kill him, I need to commit one of these. And then obviously that helps me absorb a hit. So now I need him not to get a dragon. He needs to not get Alexstrasza off those 2 cards to heal face. Ah, the heal, man. I'm dead anyway. Is Alexstrasza winning the game? I need my opponents not to get so lucky. Like, I need them not to, like, oranges all over the screen. Because, like, that's crazy shit that's just happened there. There's literally 2 dragons that Alexstrasza can give him for heal. The dragon that he just got and the other Alexstrasza that's in the game.
You have much to answer for. It isn't over between us.
I mean, it give him the heal, and then it give him a card that could kill me the turn after. 2. Ridiculous. I've got some Reese's Pieces sat on the desk. If things get a little bit too hairy. Because if things start getting a little hairy, I will be tucking into these pieces. For moral support. I don't know, you know. What do we want to do? Do we want to... We obviously want to swing. But... This is going to be kind of tough. Because I didn't draw any of the early game that pressures Druid. So it's kind of scary. The 1-drops would have been much better. I mean, your chances of winning with the 1-drops are massively increased anyway if you have them. Look, he's just got all the ramp. All the ramp. I can do this to stop him from pinging one of these with face.
Is it cold in the shadows?
I'm not going to be attaching a weapon, am I? I'm going to hold weapon just in case I want to play these 2 next turn. I think that's better tempo generation against him to go wide. So I probably want to Scoundrel and Battle Mage as a preference rather than playing Kayn. Okay, so these 2 survived. Skull. The silence could come in handy. The deal 1 and then
I grow impatient.
so could this. Deal 1 damage to all minions twice. That could come in handy for when he glow flies. I've got the Kayn in hand, so probably the aura is more valuable. So we'll take the aura. I don't want to hold the weapon this time round because I can play the Warglaives next turn. So it kind of indicates to him that I have Warglaives, but I need to play the Warglaives. I need to play the most expensive shit out of my hand. I don't want to Kayn because it's so valuable when he puts Taunt on his minion. And I'll use the heal instead. That's interesting. More damage incoming. Yeah. Ooh. That seems sweet. I didn't mind doing that over the K in there because it generated more damage for my fiend. He can heal. He's used one of his mini heals. He needs like the nuts turn with the girl. Here it comes. Every time they get that. Every time he gets to clear with that shit. So bullshit. Does Kayn kill him? Kayn's 3, weapons 4. No, it doesn't.
I grow impatient.
I want to push damage, right? I want to push damage.
I grow impatient.
Can't do this, this, and this. If it was just a little bit cheaper.
Vengeance is mine.
It would be okay. I need to bank on Kayn winning me the game if he tries to taunt or go wide. If he goes wide, it's okay because of this. Okay, the heal. The heal's 10. The moon fire. I can get really wide myself here. Oh, and he's healing as well. So he's literally got one more heal in the whole of his deck. That's a piece of shit. An absolute piece of shit.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I'm probably dead because I was too much of an idiot to realize I didn't have a second swing with this shit. And he's drawn so far into his deck, the chance of him having a Savage Roar is pretty high. So I'm just dead right now because I'm a doofus. No Roar. Or is he just playing? Bro, why you play around? It's gonna be this kind of a day. You know where everyone are just pricks? It's gonna be this kind of a day. Literally just sat playing pricks all day long. What? I'm getting salty because I'm just playing against idiots.
Let the hunt begin. This ends now.
It has to slot. Ah, you moron. No, I'm just laughing at you. The Chaos Strike's good against the trap card that he plays that generates the traps. Sidekick's only good if we get an actual 1-drop to play alongside it. So I'm going to actually chuck this. And Skull's too slow. So I'm going to chuck it and try and find a 1-drop that I actually want to play. So at least we've got a curve now to play. I make this play because I always want to play a 2-drop. Either one of these. You kind of made a stupid play last turn. That's why I'm so angry. But I'm making stupid turns because it feels like the game's not letting me get there. I'm just arriving at points where I can kill him, and he's destroying their asses off. Okay. Yeah. So we're gonna set up for Overseer for a turn. It might be worth just playing the Overseer now we've seen this. I just play it vanilla, so I use my mana up because I don't want to play it low. There's no point. This is kind of what I mean about the game annoying me right now, because this is probably one of... He's only got one other answer card to this minion. And it's just... The game's just generated this shit for him. I don't know. He's got the weapon. He's got one weapon. And he's got the Zephyrus that can answer this, because this is Highlander by the looks of it. So I feel like I'm getting incredibly unlucky right now. Incredibly unlucky. I don't want to tank that twice, but what's the alternative? It's the best play because it sets up this, and I have to tank this twice, take 10. Yeah, sod it. Honestly, that was the best play to make. But I can just die because I just made that play. Ooh, they look good. Share the stream. Share the stream. Ooh, yeah. Pardon? Yeah, they look good, right? They're looking good. I mean, get shit on. Get shit on. I'll skip 2 frames. Okay.
I will prove myself to you.
That line is so tragic. I wish they got rid of it. Ooh. I just had all of his shopping arrive, and it's like all the treats. I'm looking at the Reese's as well. I've already gone through a chocolate bar today, though. Okay. The Chaos Strike. The Chaos Strike gets value against the Galakron activator, but it's slow otherwise. Yeah. My hand's awful. I'm going to keep the Chaos Strike over the I-Beam simply because my hand is dog shit. And if he plays the 1-drop, I get to use the Chaos Strike to draw a card, whereas the I-Beam's just straight removal. There you go. So now I get to draw a card. My hand is still dog shit. Play this vanilla because we can buff it next turn. Yeah. I just want to play my mana. I want to make him use his removal right now. Okay, coin. Need it to die. It's that's bad that it didn't die itself. Okay, this is into his what turn? This is into his clear turn, so he can Nova, or he can use the breath. That's pretty damn good for me. That means that indicates it's not got either because you'd use it there. So I need to rush. You would use it there if you had it, so I can rush this.
Hey, I got you, friend.
I just need to go wide on the board because he hasn't got removal. Unless he top decks it. I was trying to generate removal. So he bluffed his removal. Okay, so what is it?
Like little chewy sweets.
Yeah, go on then.
What do you want? Lemon meringue, sticky toffee pudding, rhubarb crumble, apple pie custard.
Apple one.
Apple pie and custard.
Yeah. I want to use this side of my hand because it's expensive and I want to be able to play Skull sometime in my life. Holy shit, that's nice. He just needs to keep healing because at the moment we're in range of killing him. Yeah, so he needs to generate heals from this. Wow, okay. Okay. We have 5. Should have lethal there, right? Ooh, chicken dinner. Chicken dinner. I need what? I need 1 victory to get back into rank 1. And then the climb begins. Reset. Okay. Straight into my worst matchup. Thank you, Blizzard. Chaos Strike's good against stuff that he plays. But I need to create a board, otherwise I never win the game. So I need to mulligan this shit for starter cards. And I actually get one. Wow, okay. Holy shit, I've got a curve. Holy shit. I actually do want to play this, I think. I might want to clear the egg. Can I ever clear the egg? I can clear the egg so that it forces it to hatch. I'm going to do that because I'm really suspicious. We'll do that because I'm suspicious of this thing. Okay. I probably want to trade now. Because if I play the Overseer, he kills it with weapon.
I grow impatient.
Yeah, if I kill this minion here, play this here, this Overseer, it dies because of the weapon that he just drew. I didn't get any extra value out of it. So I just want to trade. Do I want to activate it? I leave it up and make him trade? That seems very risky against Warrior.
Time grows short.
I'm going to do this because then I can at least re-establish my board with one minion. Okay, so I at least get to establish one minion. I gained its value by holding it for a turn. Stop removing my shit, bro. Yeah, I knew he had that card in his friggin' hand. Knew it. Yeah, play the weapon. I want to kill this shit. And I want to hold the weapon.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
The beam. He's going to get so much value out of that piece of shit. This matchup feels so much rougher than it used to do for some reason. Maybe the nerfs hurt this matchup really bad. Because when I was playing Warrior, I used to lose to Demon Hunter. Because they just used to be able to generate so much damage. What's the alternative?
Time grows short.
The fires of vengeance burn bright.
Some bullshit this is. Absolute bullshit. I don't want to commit these because they just die to board. Especially while he's got the weapon. Just two fat 5/5s sat in my hand.
Love the feel of wind in me sails.
Oh, bro.
Wait for me!
Sick.
I already struck.
I'm so dead, it's ridiculous. I think I play this one actually because it's got more health. I play these because it's harder to get them out of my hand.
Our enemies will fall.
just so easy for him to remove all my shit right now.
Someone's gotta lead the charge.
Need him to have a slow turn to have any possible chance.
Hide behind your circles. I will still find this vengeance is mine. Found you. We're winning.
I mean,
I can wait no longer.
wow.
For now.
Oh, I can't be bothered for this shit. You know, if this is just how today goes, it's kind of like another bad day. But I mean, it is what it is. This is what rank 1 to legend is like. I'll probably get to like within a star of going legend, and all this shit happens again. That's why I think once you get to rank 5, you're good enough to go to legend. It's just if you've got it in you to carry on going.
This ends now.
I mean, again, I've queued into warrior again. I don't know. Part of the series that I'm doing on YouTube is to show you that you shouldn't change decks, because you can actually win unfavorable matchups, and then you might change deck and then run into their counter, and you can go all day long like that. Yeah, you can go all day long like that. But you can pick the meta. You can look at the meta and see how many times your matchups are coming up. We've just been very warrior heavy today, or at least that's what it's felt like. But you can never predict it. See, I might need to commit a Chaos Strike. But it feels like resource waste. But my hand is so bad, I might actually need to commit one to get through my deck. At least it uses mana up.
Vengeance is mine.
I need to threaten killing him, because he just willy-nilly creates boards that I can't deal with. You see, he just deals with this too. I think the weapon into the Gladebound is good. And he doesn't. It's awkward for him to use one of his hits on a 1/1. But it's kind of weak on the board. And I can always activate the Glade Band with the Twin Slice anyway. So I'm just going to play my expensive stuff. If he makes this trade, we still got the 2/2 on board. I think it's better than playing the 1/1s because whatever he plays, they're playing behind basically. And then I lose board. I'm behind on board. Why is that in your deck? Why is that in your deck? Bro. Bro. What are you doing with your life? Why is this shit in your deck, bro? I have no clue. It's dying though. Okay, I set up to kill him. So he needs skipper turns with armor smiths to survive. Okay, he didn't RNG there. He's trying some more RNG for heal. There's quite a few armor cards, but I don't know if there's any. Yeah, he could have got the draw and the 5 armor. Shield bash, shield block. That's it. Yeah, that was pretty unfortunate on my part. I wasn't created, so it was in his deck. It's a really strange kind of warrior. Really strange. 4, 5. Can do a lot of damage here, you know.
Demons. Do you see what must be done? Vengeance is mine.
So now he has to deal with Altruis, and it sets my Glade Bounds up with weapon to kill him. Not enough, bro. Not enough.
Vengeance is mine. Our enemies will fall.
Okay, so that was a good matchup for us. It was a bad matchup for us, but we won it. It was a good game for us. Good game. I don't know. Today's going to be a weird one, I feel it.
Illidan versus Tyrande.
Raw power is no substitute for true strength.
I will prove myself to you.
What do we want against Priest? Mm. It's not too bad with coin. I'm going to do this into Umbra Wing to set up for the Overseer. So we're going to gain the weapon so we can hit him in the face to activate Overseer. That's good too. That's good too.
Demons? Demons.
I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this. No, I'm not.
I grow impatient.
I'm going to do this.
Vengeance is mine. Get knocked down!
I'm going to do this because if he has the breath to clear, I can re-establish board with the Overseer.
I'm gonna win big.
I don't know if I want to commit too much though, because he could just have removal. Kind of need to play clunky stuff.
Demons?
Metamorphosis for extra damage is pretty good. So is mana burn on clear turns. I'm gonna go Metamorphosis because it's more flexible. I could take this.
Time grows short. Get knocked down! Get knocked down!
I'm gonna take this because it puts it out of the way of his removal. The only thing you can kill it with is the board clear, so it makes the board clear more appealing. But then this stays alive. Okay, so that's one board clear gone. So I can play this now. Try and maybe force another one. Oh, that was created, so he could have another board clear in his deck. In his hand, sorry. So he does have the breath. So now we can re-establish board again.
All I see is weakness.
Let's just do it this way. Stagger my threats against his removal. So you can have another Nova. You can have another Nova. Plague of Death that you can't play yet. Can't deal with it. Can't deal with it. So I force him to use this to deal with one of my minions. And I prep my Metamorphosis to get it out of my hand. So I was as mana efficient as possible. 5, 6, 7. Second slice. Can't kill it. Oh, dude. 5, 6, 7. Eight I can do. I think I just do as much as I can. Do this because then you can't Shadow Madness this minion into my minion.
Winds of the south, come to my aid.
Wings of destruction, they come.
Yeah, this is over. This is over. I can't break into rank 1. Dude. Why are you gonna be such a dick?
Hey, I got you, friend.
So it makes this trade. Oh, I need to skull to have any chance of winning. And I haven't really got much of a chance because he's making me use my damage to trade with this shit. I actually feel like how Demon Hunter was the best class. I think that shifted. Because this is like so easy for him to just... I don't know. It just seems like if the top tier decks are Priest and Warrior, that you're probably better off playing Priest. Because when they have removal like this, you just can't do anything about it. I mean, you're kind of seeing the worst of Hearthstone right now. To be honest. You're seeing, like, how games can go. I don't know. I feel like if you're an aggressive player, people shit on you for playing aggressive decks or tempo decks. And I feel like this illustrates perfectly why that's ridiculous. People say that aggro decks and tempo decks are brainless to play, which is kind of correct in some ways. But you've got to look at control decks too, because control decks just kind of play their removal. That's just as brain dead. The only skill in control is lining your removal up against your opponent's threats. So if you can look at how much damage the board is going to create and look at the card size of your opponent, knowing when to pull your removal is the most skillful part of control play. But with Priest, how Priest is in the meta currently, they can just generate removal from their random effect cards. So the skill's kind of been taken away from even that part, because let's say they misuse their removal, they can just generate more removal with RNG. So the skill cap on the best control deck at the moment is very low. I would have thought. I mean, I could just be talking shit because
Hey, I got you, friend.
I've never played. I've never seen that tagline. That's really funny. I've never played Priest because I think it looks so shit to play. My favorite Priest used to be the Dragon Priest that came out.
Vengeance is mine. All I see is weakness.
I mean, this kind of looks brain dead right now. It's obvious what I do. It's obvious he needs to remove stuff. But you're seeing a small sample size of a game, because how many games have I had where I've had 1-drops? And then surely that's more skillful on the aggro player's part, that he still wins some of those games where he just draws badly.
The fires of vengeance. The fires of vengeance.
Vengeance is mine.
I just regurgitate stuff onto the board against Druid because they find it difficult for board clears. They do well in single target, but poorly against wide boards. And I need to pressure like this because Glowfly can just blow me out in one turn.
Finest creatures. Can't win them all.
Okay, we've got what? How long have we got? We have got exactly half an hour to reach the top. One drop, one drop. Where are my 1-drops? 2-drop will do. Don't play anything good. Don't you play something good? Where's my card?
Vengeance is mine.
I'm just going to do this because I want to protect it. So you can coin... If he coins the dragon... is it, what was it called? the corrosive something it's called. It just kills my minion and he's still got a minion on board. It's very bad for me.
Hey, I got you, friend.
This is pretty good for me. I don't actually know how he deals with this 2-5.
Vengeance is mine. Job done.
Yeah, I'm not too sure how he deals with this board. We've got like 2 key cards that win us the game on the spot. So I don't really know what he does here. I'm guessing he's playing Hunter because he keeps coming across Priest. He's trying to target Priest. I don't know, it's a bit of an odd one. I think that was a bad play. If that was me, I would have played this minion and I would have hero powered because trap would have activated and these 2 would have died off of trap and it wouldn't let me develop any further. He was so afraid of that big taunt that he's just wasted a kill command. I don't agree with that play that he just made. I am going to commit Altruist this turn.
Do you see what must be done?
It's going to be okay.
The only way that that is better is if he has 2 traps in his hand right now. If he has both of the traps, then fair enough. Because you don't get to pull it with the minion that you play. But there you put a big threat down that I have to deal with. And then you also put the secret down that clears the board. Puts you in a much better position. Especially when I have next to no cards in my hand. So I feel like he kind of whiffed there because of how low he's running his life total. So that's the fire trap. These die. I can just clear now, what?
I grow impatient. By my fury!
So he needs to play the trap if he has it in his hand to clear this. I've kind of committed to the board, but it's more likely that I can kill him than he can kill me. How many times has he procced his quest? So he just needs to proc his quest once more. But it's to use 2 mana, and if he can't get rid of my shit, then I just win on the spot. I only need 3 for 5. And he needs to remove my 4/1 with the spell. Or the hero power. It's pretty good for him. Gets to remove the threat and finish his quest. The weapon 2. So he finishes his quest, removes a minion, gets his gnomes, gets to hit, but he can't do anything about my rush guy. Okay. I probably need to trade here so that he can't just kill my stuff for free.
Found you.
Then he trades these 2. I don't know. I don't know. That's bad for me that he got it on the free charger. The freeze is good.
Is it cold in the shadows?
Kill command. You can have another weapon too. Sets lethal up. He needs the breath to kill it. The corrosive breath, I think it's called. He's already burned 1 kill command. Weapon is an option. Yeah, the how means he's dead.
Black ice.
I know, that was kind of sketchy, you know. It was a lot closer than it should have been. But if I drew any damage off the top, I win the game. Yeah, any damage there, I win the game. It's kind of the way that I did it was always like half and half. If I don't freeze his face and I freeze minion instead, he can kill my minion with his last weapon, and then I'm in a really bad spot because he's got weapon on board. And he's got tempo with the frozen minion that gets unlocked the next turn after. So I have to dome it to get rid of it. So I think I made the right choice there. Mage, we just want to go early. Let's try and get some cheap stuff to play. I can coin the brute out and hope that he can't kill it with a spell. I think that's more compelling now because of the Umbra Wing. He also doesn't want to ping it.
I will crush your delusions of grandeur.
It's interesting.
Hey, I got you, friend.
Yeah, if you make this a 2/5, it's really impressive. Like, it's a really scary minion. Because if you start taking grades off of it, it gets really powerful.
What have they done to me?
Yeah. He's trying to stall me. This is gonna do 2 to everything when it wakes up. I just play like it's not there.
In the shadow. It's going to be okay.
Get knocked down!
Because I can't really do anything about it. I think I want to do this. 2 threats, then try it.
Get knocked down!
It's kind of stupid, right? Yeah, it was pretty dumb. What I should have done is play more health onto this guy. So I was a bit dumb there. So if I'd have played it onto him, he would have stayed alive. So kind of a really bad play from my part. I think I'm meta and just get rid of it. Or I could push damage. Pushing damage might not be too bad against mage. So they haven't got many recovers.
Demons. Demons.
If I don't play the Umbra, it's a free turn for him though. That's the only thing. I think I want to... Yeah, I just want a Metamorphosis here. Because it's hard to play it. It's very difficult to play it. So I need to find 9 damage in 2 turns. Three turns now because I can't play this.
Alas, poor warlock.
Yeah, I need to start going face with everything to win.
Your wish is my suggestion.
He needs heal off of this. trying to kill me. Lol. Okay, so the eye beam, sorry, is free to play. So we can get rid of you. I can do this. And hit. So I just rush him down, basically. He needs to discover heal. If that's the armor trap, I don't think it works against my hero power, so he's lost. Okay, it's happening. It's happening. Legend hype, boys. Ooh, mirror. Okay. You dare. The twin slice is really good in the matchup, so we keep that. And I also need some early game stuff to play against him. And Battlefiend is sweet. So is that. That's beautiful. Hope he can't deal with this. And holy shit, is a 500 game Demon Hunter. He can deal with it. At least the fact that he deals with this now might mean that he can't deal with my taunt. We just kind of regurgitate stuff onto the board and hope he can't deal with it. He's got the next slice. He's using quite a lot of resources. I want to freeze him. We can't develop. He needs like an I-beam to get rid of this now. Nothing else gets rid of it. Okay. Coin K and might get rid of it. This again, it's kind of good for me. So I just get to do this now. What is bad for me is if he has weapon on 5. I'm hoping he does not. Commits a lot. Commits a lot. The coin. I think I just put something big down to scare him. Is good. So yeah, I think I just do that. So I hit here and take extra damage. I do this. And then I kill this one because it's scary. I need some kind of nuts off of the scoundrel, probably. I'm committing quite a lot of cards for tempo. He does have the weapon. That's kind of bad for me. It's okay, because I thought about weapon. I considered weapon in my trading choice. Obviously, you could have seen how bad that would have been if I'd have played my my little dude there. That would have been awful. If I hadn't have traded the fiend for the battle mage, that would have been bad times for me. That's bad times for me. First time he's had a free turn. Okay. I think I just want to do this. So I can go like 5. I can do quite a lot of damage to him here. Can't repair without playing a minion and killing it himself with I-beam. Trying to think it out so that I don't lose. Oh, he metamorphoses himself. It's bad for me. So it puts me into lethal range. That's an awful draw on my part. This always happens. I need to find how much this always happens too. So that's 6, 7, 8, 9. So we have lethal. Let's see what wait, 6. Let me just make him think he's not dead. The I-beam anyway. That's really funny. So I can play this for BM. That was a sick game. Ah, legend. One game, final boss. Final boss, boys. Final boss. What did I say earlier? That we'd be here many times before we go legend. Can do it right here, but need a good matchup here to do it. Okay, I need some easy to play stuff. And I also, key cards like Altruist is important when I draw him. If I draw him. Yeah, I need to build a board very quickly against Druid. What's up, bro? So we big boyed him. So we've got 2 minions on board, and we can go 2, 3. Okay. Does it for the... Oh, okay. It doesn't do it for the draw. Yeah, I just need to go as aggro as possible. I'm super nervous right now. Don't know if that comes across. Just trying to make good plays. Okay, so that's one of his heals gone. So he committed a heal. I think we play the freeze.
Is it cold in the shadows?
And play the freeze so he can't just use a spell and then use his hero power to ping something off easily. And it's very threatening. The 4/3 is crazy threatening. And we get to follow up with the Overseer the next turn with hero power. So we generate value. Need him to discard a key card right now. There's one discarded. Okay, just concentrate on order. Just playing smart. We're just trying to grow him down as fast as possible. I'd really love to go legend on stream for all of you. They must have double fire. Yeah. The Altruist. I need to trade this. This could actually generate lethal, right? Maybe. So 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Yeah, it's lethal. Wow, we did it, boys. Legend on stream. Wow. Legend on stream. Yeah. Legend on stream with Demon Hunter. I'm so chuffed with that. I'm hyped. I'm so happy that you all got to see that on stream. Yeah. We did it. I would say some pogs in chat, but I think I have what? One very loyal viewer who saw that. So thank you very much to that one loyal viewer. Yeah, that was sick. I'm sure you'll all be hyped in the VODs. What did we do it in as well? Did we do it in the time? We did it in 2 hours. So from no stars in rank 1, we got to legend. Pretty sweet. Yeah, that was sick. Yeah, super chuffed. This is the deck as well, if anybody wants to look at the deck. So I got this deck off of the meta snapshot on It was on the Metabomb website. I've changed it though. They were running 2 of these, but I thought it was, compared to the decks I've been running across, I didn't think that this was a good 2 of, because I still come across hunters, and you really do need to guarantee the I-beam heal to do anything about them. The scoundrel could generate you a free one, but it's not a 100%er, so it's very, very scary when they start to grow you down. Plus, the I-beam in the mirror match is really, really important. It's so important that you have something that can kill their fiend in the early game. So yeah, things like the twin slice, the bone chewer to contest it, the chaos strike, the I-beam and umbra wing, they're really, really important to secure your board. The mirror match is like a super tempo wins the game situation, so whoever's got tempo normally wins those matchups. You saw that with the game before. Because I had tempo for the majority of the game, I ended up winning the game. So yeah, super chuffed with that, and that's going to be in the highlights on YouTube. Yeah, thanks a lot for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one.